What's happening, everybody? How are we doing? How are we feeling? My name is Pete, and I just want to talk about my GrubHub experience so far. So I've been doing GrubHub for over a month now. I've been doing pretty well with it. I've been working as much as humanly possible. In the area where I am working, the minimum hourly pay is $12 an hour. Not bad. And I've been trying to do over 40 hours a week. I also supplement my income elsewhere. But I just wanted to make a quick video, or just a video in general, just kind of talking about what I like, what I don't like, and I just figured I'd put it out there for anybody who's new to GrubHub who wants to know about it. So things that I like are the fact that let's say you do, let's say you work 2 hours, right? And you only do one delivery. The minimum for my area is $12 an hour. So you work 2 hours, that would be $24. And if you only do one delivery, and you make, a $2 tip on it, plus the delivery fee, which is $3.50 per delivery, and you only make, what is that, like $5.50 plus the mileage. So let's say it's like 50 cents a mile, let's say $6. If you only make the $6 in the 2 hours that you're working, GrubHub will kick in the additional money to bring it up to $24. So as long as you accept all of your orders, you're good, and I feel like that is an important thing to know, because it's good to know, because if the market, as they call it, is slow, you're still getting paid, which is nice. But with that being said, other things that I like is that I get to work pretty much close to home. I can work my own hours. It's nice. You know what I mean? To be able to do that. They pay you every Thursday, or at least for me, every Thursday, direct deposit right into my bank account, usually some point over the night, and that's that. Also, what I like is that you can choose between 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. when you want to work, and it's 7 days a week. I'm sure there's other things that I like, but those are the main ones. Things that I don't like is that they 1099 you, and if you're not familiar with what this means, is they treat you as an independent contractor, and what that means is that you have to pay the taxes. They don't take taxes out of your money. So when it comes to tax time, you got to save up, I don't know, 30% or whatever it is to pay in taxes. But the good thing is, if you rent a car, if you lease a car like I did, I actually leased a car for this job because I had a Jeep and it was killing my gas. So I was able to lease a car for a couple $100 a month. That was good on gas, and I can write that off. I could write off my oil changes. I can write off anything involving the car for my business, because this is technically like my business. It is my business, through GrubHub. But it kind of sucks at the same time. I'd rather taxes be taken out. But another thing I'm not too crazy about is the fact that they're, basically how it works, how you pick your schedule is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday every week is the times where you pick your schedules. As long as you accept every order, you don't miss any orders, your attendance rate is good, and you don't drop your blocks, which are schedules, then you get put in like the premier category, where every Thursday at 10 a.m. you get first dibs on the schedule for the upcoming week. But let's say you miss an order or you drop a block, then you get pushed to Friday at 10 a.m. And if you keep kind of like screwing it up, you go to Saturday and then Sunday. Usually your first week or two, you'll be on the Sunday one, so you got to really pick up the scraps of everyone else. But the good thing with that is, during the week, people will drop blocks, like it happens every day, and then you could pick up extra schedules and extra time slots to make more money and do more deliveries. And the other thing that I'm not too crazy about is sometimes people will scam you with tips. What I mean is, when they place an order, what might happen is they might you know, they might say that they'll pay you cash, because technically you're really supposed to tip through the app, but there's an option to pay cash, and what'll happen is it'll show $0 as tip. So you go to their house or their apartment or their office or wherever they ordered from, and you give them their food, and they don't give you anything, and you don't get anything other than the delivery fee of the $3.50 and the mileage pay. So you get kind of screwed out of that, and you don't get a tip, and you know, Grubhub's not going to reimburse you for that. You know, also another thing that can kind of be lousy is the other day, for instance, I was working till 10 or 11 at night. It was 11 o'clock, and I was completing a delivery, and then another delivery popped up, and it was like a half an hour late, meaning that nobody picked it up. So I was already late getting to it. It was way out of the way, like a 15-minute drive to get there. And by the time I got there, the restaurant was remaking the person's order. So as a courtesy, I called the customer to tell them that they're remaking the order. And by the time I had contacted him, he was like, "Oh, thanks, but I actually canceled the order, and I ordered through a competitor delivery company. I'm not going to name it." So I got screwed over, and the delivery disappeared out of my queue of deliveries, and I drove out there for nothing, and I wasted my gas, and I put mileage on the car that I didn't have to do. So there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons, but if you can really grab as many time blocks as possible, and if you really dedicate yourself and work, I mean, you can make upwards of $900 to $1,000 a week. I haven't come that close. I've done like about $600 in a week, but again, I'm still kind of new to it, and I'm still not getting the premier schedules, because usually like once a week I'll miss an order due to like something wrong with my phone or something, and that really sucks because it screws me up. But anyways, there's a lot of pros and cons. That's really what it comes out to be. I may do like a follow-up video to this, just kind of talking about it. But whatever the case is, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, to say the very least. And it's really actually kind of changed my life. I love to drive. I like to meet new people. I'm a very customer service oriented person. I like to make sure people are happy with my service and everything. So if you ever see me pop up on your Grubhub thing, you can guarantee you're gonna get fast delivery, fast service, and I always check all the orders. That's another thing too. Make sure you check your orders. But if you have any questions, if you're a new person to Grubhub, or you're thinking about doing it, leave a comment, and I'll try and get back to you as best as possible. The best thing to do is probably get at me on like social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. I'll have links eventually in the description down below. And if you wouldn't mind, if you found this video helpful or whatever, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. We're doing a huge Xbox One and PlayStation 4 giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So, you know, subscribe, it's free. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. And today's secret comment code is going to be the Food Dude. Comment the Food Dude down below. Anyways, guys, my name is Pete. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you whenever I see you. All right. Happy eating and delivering.